Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Sagittarius, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the emotional dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Sagittarius, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces energy. All right, they're viewing you as the Six of Wands in reverse, and their future action towards you, the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. And we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Sag, is you could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be dealing with somebody with strong water in their chart, Cancer or Scorpio. The Ten of Wands in reverse tells me this person wants this new beginning with you. And I do feel like they're really ready to move things forward, but they feel like you're ignoring them. And with the King of Cups in reverse, I think you're going to get quite an emotional outpouring from this person. That might be something that shocks and surprises you. Now, of course, this could be someone who's a secret admirer. It could be somebody that you were dealing with in the past. But the Hanged Man in reverse is telling me they're done waiting. They're seeing things differently, and they're ready to take action. And they can't hold back anymore. Ten of Wands in reverse. It's like a boiling point, right? So we see the Lovers card, Gemini energy. So they could be a Gemini, or they could have Gemini in their chart. But this person feels like you two are soulmates. This person feels like you two complete each other in the most harmonious ways. This person is extremely physically attracted to you. All right, and we have the Eight of Wands, and they're coming in. They want you, Sag. All right, they want you. They want this to work. They want to communicate. They want to manifest this. Wow. All right, get ready. Six of Wands in reverse, though. They're viewing you as maybe your energy is a bit scattered right now. They might fear that you have other romantic, there are romantic rivals here. They might feel like you're breadcrumbing them or you're ignoring them. All right, and with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, they see that you're not the type of person to hold back. So, you could be dating other people. Or if you were flirting and this person was taking their time, or they were dragging their feet, or there's been some sort of separation or something like that, they see that, you're not going to hold back. You enjoy attention. You're going to go after what you want. You're going to talk to other people. You're going to live your life, right? This person sees you as somebody who's very compatible, but I do see that they're a little bit worried about third-party interference. And we see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this person is worried that they've disappointed you, or they've taken too long, or that they've missed this opportunity with you, Sag. And for a lot of them, they're just worried that you're not going to want to invest in this connection. Some of you might see some tears here with this King of Cups in reverse. All right, but for others of you, I just think there's going to be a very sort of emotional outpouring from this person that you're not quite expecting. All right, and we have the Moon card. Ooh, Cancer, Pisces energy. This person has been stressing about you. I feel like they've been losing sleep over you. The Moon can be a little bit of a scary landscape. It's like they've been anxious and they've been depressed because basically they weren't taking action when they really wanted to. All right, but I just think they're also going to be revealing deep romantic feelings for you. And we see the Three of Swords. And some of you, they're really just worried that you have a secret third party, or that they're going to get heartbroken, or that they miss this opportunity with you. And how are my Saggies going to be feeling? The King of Swords. Well, you're going to get the truth. But I also think you're going to be looking at this person. You're not going to fall for any drama, though. It's kind of funny, funny energy I'm getting here. Like, I feel like you're going to be looking at this person like, really? Like, I don't know. And I'm not seeing you as cold or anything like that, but you're not somebody who's going to be emotionally manipulated either. Okay. So with the King of Swords, you're going to be a bit discerning about this emotional outpouring. You're going to be a little bit discerning about this person's insecurities. And I feel like it's going to give you the information that you need about this person, about this connection, if you want to move forward with them. Again, whether there's somebody brand new or there's somebody who's coming back around to you. All right, strong Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Again, strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here as well. Strong Gemini. All right, let's see what else my Saggies need to know about this person. You're a lot more emotionally in control. So we see strategy, energy in reverse. I feel like this person doesn't really have a plan. And if they do have a plan when it comes to talking to you or admitting their feelings or working through this, it all kind of goes out the window, right? Not all of you. And I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's like, I almost see this person like just welling up or getting really emotional. And it's not necessarily funny, but some of you are, it's just going to take you by surprise because I don't think you realize how deep their feelings run. And yeah, so anyway, sorry for laughing there. But it just kind of, it feels like this person is just they're very driven emotionally. All right, and we see the fourth chakra, Archangel Michael. So this person may be worried that this is going to end in disappointment. They might be worried that, you're not going to receive the love that they want to give you here, Sag. And we see the temple path, but they are being guided towards you. They know that they can't hold back any longer. And I feel like they would definitely kick themselves if they didn't show you how they truly feel. But also, if they didn't actually take action towards you. We see caring connection in reverse. So I don't know if this is just somebody you're not in union with yet, or you don't have a relationship with this person, or some of you may just be in separation here. But get ready for a very emotional outpouring, Sag. All right, and just stay grounded, be discerning. I don't feel like it's fluff. I'm not really getting that it is like emotional manipulation, but I do think, my Saggies, you are going to be watching for that, okay? We see seeking perfection. So everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. So with the seeking perfection energy, Sag, I feel like this person just kind of wants everything to be perfect. I also feel like not so much that they're expecting you to be perfect, but I feel like they're one of these, I don't want to say that they're a full-on people pleaser, but they want everything to be perfect, right? And it's not going to be, okay? Some of you might get an ugly cry here. All right, let's see. And we get judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. So again, maybe this person at some point was like, you know what, Sag hates me. Sag doesn't like me. Sag is going to reject me. But I do think that they know that they need to emote. They need to talk to you. They need more information before they can count you out here. All right. And we see too much. So you tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. So again, this person may be one of those people that isn't good with silence, and they kind of fill it and maybe give you a little too much information at times. I can see their personality. I don't think that they're always like this. I just think it's like, with you and people they feel very, very deeply towards. They spin out a little bit, or they get a little emotionally overwhelmed, for sure. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, because I'm not seeing drama, like in the sense that like this is a person that's going to be jealous, or this is a person that's going to like start fights with you, or this is a person that's going to be like, always crying. But I feel like when it's really important, they get emotional. Okay, so let's see what they want to say to you. I see your side of the story. Okay, so this is somebody who's definitely very capable of empathy, or they're very empathic. And I wish I could right my wrongs. So some of you, they want to correct some mistakes with you. For others of you, they kind of wish that, they had it a bit more together. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we get daydreaming. So this secret admirer is always longing for you and daydreaming about a life with you, Sag. All right. It's pretty clear cut here. So let's see. Anything here that might be hidden? Is there anything here that my Sagittarius need to be aware of that they might not be seeing, please? Okay, hung up on the past. Again, this person, if you're part of their past, they haven't let you go. But some of you too, they have been heartbroken, they have been betrayed, and that is something that infiltrates, their present anxiety, or informs, their decisions and their current anxiety. And we see different goals. So it's important to make sure that you two both want the same things here. And I think you are going to be very discerning here, Sag, about what you want in life and what type of partner you want, and checking to see if they check all of those boxes for you. So we see that feelings are deepening here. All right, so definitely. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person or this connection. What else do we need to know about this person or this connection and their energy? What else do we need to know about this person or this connection? All right, so this person might be worried they've missed an opportunity or that they're going to sabotage this, especially by being emotional. I just get them being kind of insecure, like, oh, I just messed everything up. You know I'm going to cry, or I don't want Sag to see me cry. Some of you, they want to rebuild things with you. For others of you, they are rebuilding after some sort of, betrayal or heartbreak. This is somebody who's going to put in the work, though, Sag. Okay, this is not somebody who's going to leave you hanging. This is somebody who's going to meet you where you are. This is somebody who's going to be consistent. And they want to build something, but they're really worried that they're not enough. So I don't know if they're frustrated right now in this relationship, or they're frustrated that things haven't gone as planned. They do lack a little bit of confidence. They fear that they might sabotage this. There could be fear or ego issues at play, maybe even a little bit of jealousy. But I'm not really getting like this is a jealous person. I think they're just worried that you have other options, or maybe they got wind of, you going out, talking to other people, that sort of thing. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What about for my Sagittarius, please? All right, yeah, so this person... well, you may be reminiscing. So some of you do have a history here with this person. But you've also learned from the past. So I feel like that's also why you're going to be in this very discerning King of Swords energy. Like you're also, you're not going to let your empathy for somebody else keep you stuck or make decisions that, make other people feel good, but that you're not in alignment with. Okay, so you're in a powerful energy, powerful place. And the snake. Some of you do have other options, all right? And so that might be what's making this a bit difficult. And this person, maybe they know that, or they're picking up on that. All right, and we see paradise, but there is potential for happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Some of you do already enjoy each other. You might be friends, or you might be casually dating, or something along those lines. But I feel there's some sort of third party around you that maybe you're interested in, or maybe somebody who's, you're trying to weigh your options here. It's not going to be for all of you, but it certainly will resonate for some of my Saggies. All right, and just remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If a particular reading isn't resonating with you, Sag, do check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I also like to check my North Node when I'm dealing with soulmate energy. All right, let's go ahead and see what are their very, very next actions towards you in the next 4 or 5 days. Making into some sort of investment here. Ooh, Sagittarius, Temperance energy, wanting to heal things or investing in you. 10 of Pentacles, wanting a relationship, maybe even giving you a nice gift here. And we see the King of Wands. Even if they're lacking confidence here, they're coming in to ask you out or to bring this into balance. Again, they just need to get something off their chest, and it's going to be emotional. All right, it's going to be emotional, well thought out. And I also think this person might buy you some sort of nice gift or something like that, or take you to a really nice dinner. They might like overdo it a little bit. Again, you're not going to be, I feel like you're not going to be, I don't think you're going to see past any sort of fluff though, okay? All right, so we see the quiet truth. The quiet truth oracle is saying you've been patient long enough. So you've been waiting for this. All right, and for some of you, they may have kept you hanging. And again, that might be why you're like in this King of Swords energy, like, come on, get it, come on with it, get out with it already. I know that you like me. Now I need to know more, right? I kind of feel like you're in a power position here. You can honor this without explaining it. So, okay, you don't have to explain this to anybody. We see you don't need more information. Most likely you're going to get all that you need here in this next conversation. And you didn't imagine the shift. Okay, now that could be your shift in feelings towards this person, or this person's shift in behavior. Again, Hanged Man energy showing up in reverse tells me there is going to be a shift here. All right, and feelings exist, but consistency doesn't. So a lot of my Saggies, it's like, okay, I get it. I know where you stand, but I need to see this put into practice. All right, so Saggies, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.